seeing how much it will actually impact your finances to get a second dog. So let's break it down. Hello, and welcome back to Freya and Beyla's channel. My name is Marissa. I am the dog mom of Freya and Beyla, and today we are talking about money. Specifically, how much it has cost to have Beyla, our brand new golden retriever puppy, in her first month with us. I want to do these every month just as like a little price breakdown, because when I got Freya, who's now 2, she's my Australian Shepherd puppy, I got so many questions about how much it costs to get a puppy. And I will say that the cost now is so much cheaper because I didn't have to rebuy a bunch of stuff. Because Beyla is now my second puppy, I can most definitely anticipate Freya being like twice as much, especially in the first month, because you have to buy the crate, buy the playpen, like buy a bunch of things. So your first puppy is going to cost probably a lot of money. And then every puppy after that should be a little bit less to buy all the things for, because you should have most of the things, if not all of the things. But I just thought it would be helpful for anybody thinking of getting a second dog, seeing how much it will actually impact your finances to get a second dog. Because some people say it doesn't impact it at all. Some people say it impacts it a lot. This is just my experience, and I'm hoping it's helpful for you. So every single month we will go through how much Beyla costs that month. So this is from getting her at 8 weeks old until she is 3 months old. So in her first month with us, so only 4 weeks, we have spent $670.18 on Beyla. That is excluding the actual cost of Beyla. I wanted to make that clear. So let's break it down, basically by transactions. And I'll tell you kind of why we spent that money or what it was spent on. The largest transaction we had was the first transaction, which was just the haul of all of her things that we got, which I did film separately. So if you wanted to see what I got for Beyla, or like the second puppy haul, to see how different it is from like your first puppy haul, I'll link that video down below. But in total, we spent $197.94 on all of the things that we needed for just her. Like I said at the beginning though, that number is so much higher for Freya. I don't want to go and look at it because I know that it's probably quadrupled based on her haul video that I did. There was so much stuff, and a lot of the big ticket stuff like the crate, the playpen. I bought her like a turf potty thing for outside, like so much stuff. So I don't even want to know how much money I spent on Freya, but second puppy haul was only about $200. The next largest ticket item is her first vet visit, which of course we did like the day after we picked her up, and that one was $174.04. Here is like the itemization of the vet visit, because I also get a lot of questions of like how much her shots cost or little things like that, which obviously will vary depending on the vet you go to. Different vets cost different amounts of money, and this was probably the same for Freya because I took them both to the same vet both the day after I picked them up, so I'm assuming this is probably the same. But we're breaking down everything, so this one seems funny because it wasn't in her original haul, but I did go buy her a specific like puppy Benebone because she kept chewing Freya's Benebones and they're just too hard for her puppy teeth. So I found a puppy specific one, and that one was $10.88. A little side note, Beyla and all of her litter mates were named after candy. Beyla's name was Jelly Bean, and so sometimes I call her Beyla Bean or Little Bean or The Bean or whatever. So when I went to the pet store, I think at the same time I bought her the bone, but I got her like this Jelly Bean bag toy, obviously just because it was a Jelly Bean thing. So that was $13.96. This next one also should have been a part of her original haul. However, we just didn't get her these things until later because I just thought she was going to use one of Freya's like leashes, and I knew she was going to come home in a collar anyways. However, we were using that collar, and then she busted out of that outside because she like pulled on it and it just like snapped, and we had to chase her into some trees. So then we went out and got her very own leash and harness set from PetSmart. It was so cute, but that set was $54.75. This cost should not have been in the first month. This was just her second vet visit because she was a little sick. We took her down to the bus and hung out on the land and the property out there, and we didn't notice, but she had gotten into some deer poo, and then she got really sick and was like coughing and whatnot. We were just kind of nervous. We didn't know that she got into anything, so we took her to the vet. They did like a fecal sample and noticed she had some sort of a bacteria something or whatever, and they asked, they were like, you know, is she eating like rabbit or deer poop? And then we're like, yep, there's definitely deer on the land or whatever. So she got sick from that, and we had to have another vet visit for some antibiotics and some good gut germ, I don't know, but that cost $165.22. So if you have a puppy, do not let them eat deer or rabbit poop. And then the last thing that we bought in her first month was her food, like her big bag of food. We were using up what was left from what the breeder gave us, which is why we didn't buy food at the beginning, and just some Treatos for her, little training treats. So in total, that was $53.39. Again, bringing us to our grand total for the month of $670.18. I hope this was insightful. Again, I want to do these every month because I get get so many questions about it, but if you guys want to see this in a different way, or if you want it broken down differently, what do you guys want to hear about the financial side of it? Let me know, because I want these to obviously be helpful for y'all. But if you're new here and you're interested in watching other financial breakdowns, training videos, pup date videos, just little dog vlogs, hauls and whatnot, you can subscribe down below. We post every single week on Friday, mainly because that started out as Freya Friday, but now there's Beyla, but it's still Freya Friday. But that is it for today's video, and I will see you guys next week for another dog vlog. Bye.